The Bexar County Courthouse has been a fixture on the San Antonio River since the 1890s, but progressive thinking and new technology have firmly planted the stately structure on Main Plaza in the 21st century. Each and every day, dozens of children of abuse and neglect come through these doors, ready for a fresh start. And what waits for them inside is something that is truly unique.
We've been really fortunate to make a very child-friendly, a focused court for the needs of children.
But we are saving a lot of children and a lot of their parents.
So we started with the children and built this court around the children.
Unfortunately, children all over Bexar County suffer abuse and neglect at the hands of their parents or guardians. And for too long, children in the system were forced into very uncomfortable situations, dingy and cramped courtrooms with limited seating and crowded hallways. Often, victim and perpetrator would end up mere feet away from each other, creating opportunities for intimidation.
The original courtroom was dubbed the closet. That's how small it was, and it was just really a small room. It was not a very good place to hear the issues of families and children.
But times have changed. Thanks to a $3.1 million reconstruction project, the Bexar County Children's Court is now a shining example of what can be done, and it underscores the commitment to our children. To help restore dignity to the courts, a public-private partnership was formed. Bexar County put nearly $800,000 toward the renovation. The remainder of the funds was raised by the Hidalgo Foundation. Founded by community leader Tracy Wolf, 80% of the money used came from the private sector.
Our community in San Antonio, our corporate community, by and large, are very supportive of needs in the community, especially around children. AT&T is phenomenal.
A huge contribution made by the AT&T Foundation is responsible for state-of-the-art courtrooms with technology that helps judges and staff process cases more safely and efficiently.
One of the biggest benefits of the technology available through the AT&T grant is that it has made a cost savings for the taxpayers. Parents are given an ability to appear in court through the use of video conferencing from the prisons, jails, wherever they're at. They can be out of state, out of the country, and they're given their voice in this courtroom so that, again, children, families are able to get a resolution, and we're able to find safe and permanent homes for children.
The Children's Court is located in a prominent place on the third floor of the historic Bexar County Courthouse. 12,000 square feet of space that at one time was used for storing files.
We came and we talked to the district clerk, and the district clerk said, "I'm willing to let you move my files because children are more important than paper, and they should be in the heart of the historic courthouse."
This unparalleled commitment to children came from the generosity of the private sector, the legal community, as well as the public sector. Bexar County's leadership had a profound impact, making the Children's Court a priority. County Judge Nelson Wolf and the county commissioners provided the means to get the job done.
The Commissioners Court contributed a certain level of funding, and then Tracy was able to raise additional funds. We have the Cadillac of children's courts.
The Bexar County Children's Court is a first of its kind in Texas. So many programs included under one roof to streamline the system for children.
We are now able, for the very first time in the history of Bexar County, to test someone for drug usage before they take a child home again.
It's also been designated as the model for the nation by the Courtroom 21 Technology Project at William and Mary School of Law. Something Judge Sakai takes pride in as he travels the country, telling others about the success here.
I tell them that this is the model court. This is the court that they need to see if they want to make a better system for families and children in their community.
From the beginning, an emphasis was put on making this court different. The layout was carefully planned by those all too familiar with problems within the court system.
We basically threw away all of the templates. In these lawsuits, you have the state, you have the parent's attorney, but you always have a child and children's attorney, and therefore we have three council tables to recognize the three important components. We have a special witness chair that has an automatic lift on it so that a small child can be lifted up so they can look directly into the eyes of the person asking them questions.
One of the warmest spots in the court is what children see the minute they step off the elevator. The corridors are covered with the bright and cheerful works of local artists, selected by Linda Pace of ArtPace and gifted by a grant from the Tobin Foundation.
And it's fun and it's bright and clever, and the children and the families enjoy it, and it creates that ambiance and a feeling of fun and security.
But another area just behind these doors in a secure environment is the showplace of the court, the protective children's custody area.
We have this wonderful education center. If you look around, it has lots of stuffed animals and wonderful books in Spanish and in English. But a key thing that it has, thanks to AT&T, are computers. We have staff here, we have juice, food, whatever the child needs, they're provided for here. It's a safe haven.
And since the very beginning of the Children's Court, Bexar County has been witness to something remarkable. Adoption rates here have gone through the roof. In fact, Bexar County leads the nation when it comes to adoption.
It is a celebration, and we see that we have a successful outcome in finding beautiful, loving, nurturing parents that will take care of these children and get these children on to be successful adults.
The importance of this is easy to see. It's mirrored in the faces of children whose lives are being changed here every single day.